Ishobo Ngunu in the house, back with another bang on video. Well, ladies and gentlemen, the Premier League players are set to start being tested for coronavirus next Thursday and will get the results in the just 24 hours. This means the footballers will receive their results quicker than NHS workers on the front line. NHS and social care workers, plus anyone over 65 who has symptoms wait up to 72 hours for their results. So this is actually shocking, but I really don't understand this. But moving on, Arsenal are chasing Fiorentina star Federico Chiesa after his club revealed his future is up in the air. The son of former Italy national manager Enrico Chiesa has seen attracting a wide range of interest after an impressive spell in Serie A. Well, let's see how things will turn out to be because in 30 appearances, he scored 8 goals, including one for the Italy national side in the European Championship qualifier. Moving on, Sol Campbell has been slated for suggesting the coronavirus is a designed mistake. Well, the ex-Arsenal defender took to Twitter with a wild conspiracy theory that the virus deliberately attacks a certain blood type. Well, he wrote this: was this virus a natural mistake or a designed mistake? I wonder, does this virus deliberately attacks a certain blood type? Because it shows that the black Brits are 4 times more likely to die from COVID-19. He reacted to this news. But moving on, well, Kieran Tierney has spoken about Mikel Arteta. He says, he says, I've seen all his video meetings and team meetings before the games, after the games, and just his analysis is amazing. In Dubai for the winter break, I was doing some one-to-one work with him, and that's when I realized this is brilliant. Well, about leaving Celtic, he said, there were sleepless nights. It was a hard decision. I knew how big Arsenal were, a massive club in a massive league. You're coming down here and playing in training against Pepe, Ozil, Lacazette and Aubameyang, the world's best players. Arsenal, a massive, massive club. And when I came, I realized that. You probably don't realize how big it is until you come as well. Moving on. Premier League B teams could be the EFL's potential savior, according to former FA boss Dan Ashworth. Well, the financial implications of the coronavirus pandemic could have devastating and wide-ranging effects on the whole football pyramid. He says, everyone starts by looking at their own house, our budgets, what our outgoings and incomings are. A few years ago, we explored strategic loan clubs, B teams, partner clubs, those sort of things. Maybe things like that come back on the table because if there is a shortage of money and everybody has to cut their cloth accordingly. Moving on, Arsenal target Eduardo Camavinga would already be a Real Madrid player if this coronavirus had not struck. The midfielder is one of the most exciting young talents in Europe, and United have been ready to battle Madrid and Barcelona for his signature since at least last month. But the Frenchman would already have agreed terms with the Bernabeu side if it was not for COVID-19. Let's see. Camavinga is said to be willing to sign for the Spanish Giants, but is aware he has to wait for the resolution to the current crisis before the deal can get through. Well, moving on, Arsenal have reportedly set their sights on Leicester City star Dennis Gyamfi. The 18-year-old defender looks set to leave the Foxes this summer when his scholarship deal ends, and Gunners are among the list of the clubs interested in snapping him up for free. Let's see. Arsene Wenger deserves a statue outside the Emirates, according to Ray Parlour and Martin Keown. Keown says, before him, we finished 10th, 4th, 12th, 5th in the Premier League. Then we won 3 titles with him. Parlour said that's why he deserves a statue. He's the one who created the Emirates, if you like. Well, the most shocking news for everyone, Dynamo Dresden's entire squad have been put into isolation for 2 weeks, just a week before the Bundesliga restart. How are they going to restart? I really don't know. But moving on, well, Spanish football expert Graham Hunter has spoken about Thomas Partey. Now you got to listen to this. Okay, this is a huge news for you. Thomas Partey would be interested working with Arteta because they play the same position and Arteta can help him improve. Lacazette doesn't fit Atleti's profile, and Marcus Llorente emerging as a viable internal replacement for Thomas Partey. That clearly means that Atletico do not have to look out for the midfield options. They've got a lot of midfield options. And also, due to the amount of English football shown in Ghana, Arteta played as a midfielder in the Premier League. That's what he says. I'm sure Partey will feel he would be working for a coach who would be able to educate him still further in the arts of organizing the centre of midfield. Partey speaks decent English, so that wouldn't be an obstacle from him where he has to go to the Premier League. He's still at an age where the pace and the physicality of the Premier League wouldn't be beyond him. He's not the quickest, but he's an athlete that keeps going. And that is pretty much clear why Atletico Madrid would be able to sell Thomas Partey. And that is the reason why Arsenal to Atletico Madrid is one step closer than what is expected to be. Moving on, Bayern Munich won't be giving reported Arsenal target Jerome Boateng a new contract and want to sell him ASAP. That's the biggest thing. Well, moving on, Nico Alveri is a player and he's always been highly rated, so it looks like he actually misses out to be the important centre back target for Arsenal, but he's an excellent passer, very good at defending, versatile, is one to watch for. Well, moving on, some Premier League clubs are alarmed at the prospect of playing at neutral grounds, also used as coronavirus testing centres. Manchester City plan to continue sharing facilities with the NHS for at least 3 more months. More than 350 nurses are currently training in the Etihad Stadium suites, while more than 1,000 coronavirus tests are done there daily. The Etihad is understood to be one of the 8 proposed neutral venues to be used for football's Project Restart. But one Premier League club official said, "We would find it worrying for a ground still in use as a testing centre to be picked as a neutral venue." Let's see how that will turn out. Well, moving on, a top police official has called for the Premier League to delay next month's proposed return. West Midlands Police and Crime Commissioner David Jamieson claimed even behind closed doors, matches at neutral venues increase the risk of escalating coronavirus. He says, "I understand people want to see football resume, but safety must come first. I can't see how matches could take place without significant risks. What happens if thousands of fans turn up? How could the police enforce social distancing? How could they keep rival groups apart? Even if fans did not turn up, the police would have to be on hand in case they did. My officers are doing important work looking after the public and need to concentrate on that." Well, these were the news of the day. I hope you enjoyed whatever came your way. All the views and news and everything about Arsenal comes on this platform every single day, twice. So what do you got to do? Nothing. You just have to subscribe, hit that bell icon, because when I do that, you get 2 videos about Arsenal every single day. And please help me reach 4,000 subscribers. We are not that far away. 124 subscribers is what we want. So help us reach there by subscribing and hit that bell icon. I will see you in my next video. Until then, cheers. And don't forget to subscribe.